Well, hello there, everyone. Today is Thursday. I think it's the 28th, maybe? Don't quite know. But anyway, it's my day off. Nice day. Supposed to get up to like 70 degrees. It's only like in the 50s now. But anyway, I just turned over 26,000 miles on my bike. Holy cow. Oh well. Just getting it broke in. Anyway, I got my bike back last Saturday, and I did a video on the way home, but for some reason I plugged in my card and that GoPro thing pops up, which I don't use GoPro anymore, the ingest kind of thing, and I don't use it, and it deleted all my files. I don't like how that thing pops up automatically. I use Final Cut Pro. But anyway, got my bike back last Saturday. I did a video on the way home. And I got the brake recall done 1 week when I limped it to a dealership because of I had a drive shaft or some U-joints going bad. Anyway, I took it to a dealership. They did the brake recall. And then I knew my something was wrong with my drive shaft or my U-joints because it was vibrating like crazy. And that same dealership, I wanted them to fix it, but they charged me $137 just to tell me my U-joints were bad and my drive shaft were bad. That kind of pissed me off. And so anyway, I paid it to get my bike back, and I belonged to AAA, so I had a free tow. I called AAA and got them to tow my bike or my trike from one dealership down to Mitchell Motorsports in Kyle, Texas. And they build trikes there. They build motor trikes and CSC, so, they know how to work on trikes, and they, since they build them. But anyway, I had it there, had it towed there, and then I called them and let them know, whose bike that was. And anyway, they fixed it. Put a new drive shaft, an entire new drive shaft in, and they said this one will last you forever because it's much beefier. And they said that my actual drive shaft was defective because the bike's only like it's got 26,000 miles on it now, but it was only a little over a year old, so it shouldn't be going bad. So they replaced the entire drive shaft, and then there's on the axle, there's two CV joints that go drive the wheels. And he said the right one just had a little slop in it, so they replaced that as well. He said you would have never noticed it, but since they had it apart, they replaced it. So they were awesome. And everything was done under warranty work. So the only thing that really cost me was paying $137 for that other dealership to tell me my drive shaft was bad, which I already knew. But I was thinking maybe they would order the parts and fix it, but they don't do it. So I'm done with that dealership in Georgetown. I'm not going over there anymore. They're the ones that charge the $18 every time you take it in for shop fees, which could be anything from duct tape, tie wraps. They charge everybody that, and that kind of a crock. But anyway, I'm glad I got it back. So my wife and I went for a ride I guess it was last Sunday, and that's where I snuck synced her or paired her Sena headset to the GoPro, because normally when we ride, and if I have the GoPro on, we can't talk to each other. It just didn't work. But this time I synced her helmet to the GoPros as well, so now we were able to talk, and you could hear her voice on the video as well. But I didn't talk a whole lot just because I don't talk or do a vlog when she's with me. Anyway, it's a little nippy out. It's 53. Not too bad though, but it's supposed to be 70, so I'm going for a ride. I'm going to go to a concert tonight. Going to go see Leonard Skinner. Used to listen to them in the 70s when I was in high school. I had my 8-track tapes, and I still have a box of 8-track tapes in the garage, which is kind of neat. Kids don't know what they are, and you think about it, they had terrible sound, but they were cool. I had boxes and boxes of 8-track tapes. Used to buy them at a couple stores in Illinois. They were like $7.67 or whatever for an 8-track tape. Had a bunch of them, had boxes of them. I had a whole box of them stolen. Somebody broke into my car at my wife's parents' house when we were dating and stole all my 8-tracks, but so I had to replace them. But anyway, that should be fun. We're going with some friends of ours. And I don't have a whole lot else to say right now, so I'll sign off and turn it on a little bit later. Bye. Well, here I am coming into, I think this Event, Texas. This is that cool little town that looks like an old west town when the main street right up here on the left. Isn't that cool? Take a look this way. I haven't been this way. I have, but I've been to Gatesville, but not from this direction. Anyway, when I had my new drive shaft and stuff put on, they told me that probably pretty lucky it didn't come off when you were riding, because it could have done a lot of damage underneath, which I limped it home 40 miles and it was really shaking. Anyway, it's super smooth now. I probably do have to change my air filter one of these days. I never ride in any dirt or dust or dirt roads, but the only thing that could be in the air filter is probably bugs, depending on where the air dam is that's coming up from the outside. It's about the only thing that could be in there. But I want to change it out before I take a trip in June, just to be, it is 26,000 miles on the air filter, so I'll change that out. I'll probably shoot a little bit of video taking all of this stuff off. Hopefully I probably won't have trouble getting it off, but getting it on without extra parts would be the fun part. Anyway, I'll talk to you a little bit later. Bye. This road is really smooth heading over to Gatesville. One thing I thought of, I have my Discovery trailer, and it has a cooler on it, but it has like a black vinyl cover over it. But I noticed last year when we took a ride, the ice, it stayed cold all day, but the ice melted quite a bit, probably from the heat. But I was thinking about drilling some holes all around the top and maybe the bottom. And you know that spray foam? I was thinking about shooting some of that spray foam to kind of surround it and see if that would really help insulate that cooler to keep the ice in there a lot longer. I mean, they're really cheap, so even if I ruined it, I guess I could just get another one for like $10. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some of that stuff. I've been thinking about that for a while, and drill some holes in the top. Just kind of shoot that spray and that foam, and it just kind of expands, and I think that'll help really insulate it. I'm not going to buy a Yeti. The Yeti for that size is like $250, and there's no way I'm going to spend $250 on a cooler. Sorry, Chris, but I'm going to give that a shot and see if see how that works. It's got to help. It can't hurt anyway, unless it just expands and collapses the inside of the cooler, which is not that big a deal. I'll just get another cheapo. Anyway, heading into Gatesville. There is a Mitchell Motorsports up here too. There's I think the brothers own both of them, and like a little sister company up here kind of thing. So I don't know if I'll stop. I'll just take a look at it. They're the ones that did my trike work. 13 miles. Anyway, that's enough. Bye. See, the last time I was up this way, I went to Crawford, Texas, where the Bush Ranch was. Couldn't get anywhere close to it because there's like a private county road that goes up there, and they even have neighbors, but you couldn't get up there because the Secret Service had that entire county road blocked, so you couldn't even go anywhere near it.